How many points is vocabulary MCQ for PSLE? Yes, Tommy?
I think it's 5.
Yes, it's 5. Vocabulary close, vocabulary MCQ, both the same thing. 5 marks, 5 questions.
How many
5 questions. Good.
Awesome.
Yes, give us a 1 point, Tommy. Now, grammar close. How many marks? How many questions? Yes, Priya?
10 marks, 10 questions.
Yes. Yes, very good. 10 marks, 10 questions. Same for grammar MCQ as well. 10 marks, 10 questions. Good. Yes, point. Synthesis and transformation. How many marks?
5 marks. 5 marks.
No. Synthesis and transformation is a lot of marks. It's not 5 marks. Yes, Priya?
15 questions, 15 marks.
No, that's
No, wait,
that's
but,
comprehension.
20 marks.
Comprehension. Yes, it is not. It's 10 marks, 5 questions. Each question is 2 marks.
Oh.
Right? The one that's 15 questions, 15 marks is comprehension close. Right? The highest, second highest after compre. Okay, now I can spin my color and then let's look at the questions. Okay, green. Green is Arja. So what is the answer? Okay, yes, before that, my pen color. Who wants to choose my pen color? Oh, you want me to stick with gold? Yes, Tommy?
I think turquoise.
Turquoise? Which row?
Oh wait,
Is it the blue and black?
just here.
Is that blue? Is it blue? Can you choose from here? What color do you want?
Maybe I just want the column 2, the second column, third row in colors.
What color is that?
He said second color, third row.
Yeah, tell me the color. The color got name, right? What's the color?
Light blue.
Yes. Okay, this one, right? Is this the color? All right, so let's start with the first question. Wait, who did I pick just now? Arja, right? Yes,
Yeah.
okay. Yes, Arja. What is the answer for this question?
Repetitive. Repetitive.
Repetitive. Yes, this is pronounced repetitive. Yes, the answer is B. Now, most of you gave me the answer as C or A when you are doing the tutorial. Okay. Yes, it's supposed to be
I did C.
repetitive. Yeah, I know. It's supposed to be repetitive, Arja, because of what? What's the clue? What's the clue in the sentence that tells you it's supposed to be repetitive?
Like bookkeeping means we have to repeat again and again.
No, the word here is very boring, right? Very boring. Something that is boring means you are doing it. It's the same task every single day you're doing over and over again. So repetitive are tasks that are monotonous, right? Means they're just so boring, basically. Another word for repetitive, monotonous. Monotonous, yes. Or basically something that you repeat over and over again, right? So that's why it's boring. It cannot be constant because constant means something that you do over a period of time. Okay, I am constantly feeling hungry means I am always hungry. Like I am constantly late for school means I am always late for school. So it's over a long period of time. Okay, over a long period of time. It is different in meaning compared to repetitive. Means you're doing something over and over again. Okay, so that's why the answer cannot be C. And Tommy, where are you looking? Can you look at the screen? What are you doing?
I'm counting my points.
Okay, so Kashi, you gave me the answer as Kashi, right? So this one cannot be the answer because Kashi means easy.
Yeah, I actually just guessed because I actually really did the
Okay, now you know. So it cannot
Texting
be,
is like giving the goods and services tax and all that, right?
no, that's text, right? But this texting for ing means it's mentally and physically draining or demanding. Okay, it's demanding. The work is demanding means it's just very tiring because it takes a lot of effort physically and mentally. Okay, for example, that was a very taxing duty. Okay, or meaning it's just very exhausting. Okay,
Or
that's what
maybe
it
it was
means.
a texting homework. Do you say it like that?
No, that you say that it's a tedious work or I'm just exhausted or something. You don't say texting homework. You use this word for jobs or activities that you do, which is physically demanding, means you need to put in a lot of physical effort. Like you need to move up and down. So like, yes, right? That is counted. But homework, you're just sitting down writing. It's not physically draining, right? It's more in your head. So the answer has to be A because of that. Give us a 1 point, Arja. Okay, number 2. Oh, I just realized I forgot to add my wheel. Okay, wait, let me just copy my wheel. And
What's
paste
view?
it. Huh?
What's
Okay, wait.
view?
Wait. The wheel that you saw just now, where I supposed to spin.
Oh,
Color wheel.
Yes. The color wheel. Let me paste it. Give me a moment. Okay, done. Okay, let me spin my wheel. Arja, tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop, Arja.
Don't tell me it's like me.
you can stop when you want. I don't think he'll.
He's muted. Arja, you're muted.
Yeah.
Tell me when to stop. Hurry up.
Stop.
Okay, orange. Orange is Tommy.
Oh.
What is the answer for number 2?
Length.
Yes, the answer for number 2 is length. Can you tell me why?
Often love your children so much.
Yes, but what does the great length mean?
It means extraordinary. Extent.
Extend. Give us a 1 point for the answer. Extend, great length. If I say I go to I would go to great length to help you, means I will go to a great extent. I will do a lot for you. That's what it means. Okay, great extent is a phrase that goes together. Now, some of you gave me the answer as what's that? You gave me answer as boundaries. Now, boundaries means a border. It means a border, literally a border, if it's literal,
I
or
get
it
that.
means that, yeah, like a line, like a dividing line, right? So that means if I have these are my boundaries, you're not supposed to cross it, which means, okay, my boundary is that you are not allowed to ask me personal questions. Okay, that's my boundary. I'm drawing a line between you and me with
Is
those
that
questions.
true?
Huh? No. I'm just giving an example, a boundary. So that's what it means. Okay, so it's like a border or a dividing line. Okay, basically where people cannot step across. Okay, hardships basically means suffering, things that you take a lot of effort. Right, you're suffering. Distance is the space between 2 points. Right, 2 points. So here we're not talking about a space, are we? We're not talking about suffering, because you're saying you love. Okay, they love children so much, so it's not going to be something that's going to be suffering. So it cannot be this, it cannot be a distance, it cannot be a boundary, because if it's a boundary, how do you help them, right? So it has to be A. Okay, so the answer is A.
All of them sound like the answer except for C for me.
Yes, but now you know the meaning, so it cannot be those. Okay, tell me when to stop, Tommy. He's trying not to look at the wheel. Hello, hurry up.
Okay, now.
Green. Green is Arja. Yes, what's the answer for number 3?
A. The answer is A.
Yes, the answer is A, a refugee. Now, can you tell me why is it refugee? What's the clue in the sentence?
Means the natural disaster.
I don't know. What does refugee mean to begin with? Arja, what does refugee mean to begin with? What's the meaning of refugee? Hello, I'm talking to you. Pay attention. What does refugee mean?
Civil war.
No, I'm asking the meaning of refugee. What does refugee mean?
What?
If I say someone's a refugee, what
Came
does
from
it?
different country.
Yes, they come from a different country, but why? They are forced to leave because of a natural disaster, a war, or persecution. So here, natural disaster, right? And war, right? So these are clues. It tells you that it's a refugee, okay? Because you are forced to leave. It's not like you want to leave, okay? You're forced to leave because of external conditions like natural disaster, a war, a persecution, and all of that. Now, what's a fugitive? Anybody? Oh, yes, give us 1 point, Arja. Yes, Priya. What's a fugitive?
Oh, I wanted to say for refugee. I was raising my hands for so long.
Oh, yes, but it wasn't your turn. Now, who knows what's the meaning of fugitive? Fugitive. What does fugitive mean?
Can I Google or is it cheating?
Yes, it's cheating, of course. Fugitive is someone who has escaped from hiding. For example, this word is usually used when someone escaped from prison. Okay, so basically, People always think an A and B are synonyms. They are not. Refugee and fugitive is not the same thing, okay? Fugitive is usually means someone who is more for escape, okay? You escape from hiding, from captivity, okay? When you're held. Captivity. Now, what is the stowaways? Stowaways. What is that? Anybody? Yes, Priya?
Like you keep it away for another time.
A good try, no. It's someone who hides on a ship, an aircraft, or other vehicle. Okay, so they hide on a ship. Okay, it can be a ship, it can be a aircraft, it can be any other vehicle, someone who's hiding there on the vehicle. Now, what's an outcast? This one you should know. What's an outcast? Yes, Priya?
Someone who doesn't belong.
Yes, okay. So if I say she's an outcast in the class, that means she's been ostracized, right? She's not welcome in a social group. Here's our point, thank you. So someone who has been rejected. Okay, rejected, okay, by society. Okay, by the society or social group. Doesn't have to be a society, can also be a social group of friends. Okay, she's an outcast. Okay, people don't want to talk to her because she's just weird or something. Okay, so there's an outcast. All right, let me spin. Tell me when to stop. Tom, no, who should answer? Arja. When to stop, Arja?
Stop.
Okay, green. Green is you again, so I'm going to spin again. Tell me when to stop.
Okay,
I didn't tell to stop at all.
Stop.
Yellow. Yes, okay. So, Priya, what is the answer for 4?
A.
Yes,
Because satisfactory means like you're like satisfying other people, and then it's say maybe you're happy about it and it's good. And
That's
life is like on the dot, but this one they're talking about like being happy, and then it's a really good win. So that's why it's satisfactory.
Okay, the answer is actually not A. Here's a 1 point for explaining. You explained satisfactory correctly, but which part of sentence does it tell you that they are happy? Look, disappointed all their fans. Disappointed all their fans. Yeah, that is the clue to the answer. This is the reason why it cannot be satisfactory. Because satisfactory means acceptable, right? It means they did well, okay? It went well. It's not very good, okay? It doesn't mean very good, but it's okay. Like you just made it, okay? It's acceptable. Let me write this properly. Okay, that's what it means. So here, it disappointed all their fans, so it cannot be satisfactory. That's why it cannot be satisfactory. Live means the live performance. You're watching it live as it happens. Okay, so it cannot be B because it doesn't address the disappointment. Flawed means imperfect. Means it's not perfect. It's the opposite of perfect, right? Imperfect. Okay. Now, cannot be a flawed performance because again, if it's imperfect, it doesn't show that you are unhappy. Okay. The most closest answer is D because dismal means sad. It means bad. It means depressing. Okay.
Depression, anxiety.
Yes, that's why it is D, because that's the closest meaning to disappointment. It's so bad, it's so horrible, it's so disappointing, it's so gloomy. That's why the answer is dismal. All right, so you can tell me when to stop now.
Stop.
Okay, red. Red is Arja.
You spun even longer.
No, I stopped when you said stop. I think your computer is glitching. Okay, anyway, number 5, what is the answer, Arja?
Wait. Is it D?
D for dog or B for boy? I can't hear.
Actually, D.
Is it obviously? Are you saying obviously?
Yes, yes.
Okay, the answer is not obviously. Good try. Give us a point for trying. Now, what is the clue here? You must always look out for clues. I can't remember the details. That is the clue. Okay, so if it's obviously means I remember it clearly. That's what obviously means. Okay, I can't remember the details because it's not clear. So it cannot be D. Specifically means in a very exact and precise manner, right? It means precisely. Again, it means I know the details, right? So it cannot be C, right? Now, it's either A or B. Yes, Priya?
It's B. Because
Why is it?
when you're saying convincingly, it does not describe that it's not remembering the details, but when you're saying